Hey guys, this one is a little bit different for me, but I was just really surprised by this particular trailer, and I gotta say, I'm quite excited for the next Battlefield. So I thought just for fun, I'd upload my reaction and breakdown of the FAQ page for anyone else who is also excited. And if Battlefield is something you'd like to see from me on my main channel here, please do let me know. I'm actually getting a new PC in the next few days, so I'm hoping to start putting out some more videos a bit more regularly and start to cover a few more genres from time to time as well. Let's begin.
Hang on, let's turn it up. Oh, so cool. Oh, fuck. It's like Damavan Peak. Oh. Pretty cool. Sorry, Tadar. It's over. Give me some of that levolution. Oh, fuck. How the f— I wasn't sure how he was climbing that there for a second. It looked like he was just walking up a wall. Get all the tactical gear on the guy. Oh my god, it's like the container mission from— I'm liking the variety that we're seeing in terms of levels already. Oh, is it Dubai? Oh my god. The levels really seem to have a nod to some of the B— oh fuck. To some of the BF4 levels. Can't remember what that map is called, but the one where you're like flying around with Z11s, all the high rises. This trailer is really missing an "alright, mate." My cat has just jumped up. Awesome. Sorry, my cat's blocking the screen, so I'm watching it on the other one now. This is fucking awesome. Really long trailer. It's really cool. Go on. Collapse the building. I want to see it. I don't care if Jack Frags likes it or not. Oh my god. Holy shit. I mean, I thought it looked fucking awesome. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of a tornado vortex thing on a map, but I mean, I like Paracel Storm. It seems like it just takes it to the next level. But I gotta say, it looked awesome. There's the amount of variety in that alone. We saw like ice, like polar region. There was like deserts, built up cities, kind of more regular, like a freighter docklands kind of thing, container shipping area. There was also like a regular sort of just like a normal kind of like I can't even think of it, just a regular European climate, I guess, or whatever. Really like lots of different you know, biomes, I guess you could say, almost. Remember the video? 5 minutes as well. It was nice to get so much. Yeah, they're embracing the madness, jumping out of plane. I'm okay with that. That's cool. You know, it's ultimately, this is a Hollywood-esque version of any kind of war, right? You're never gonna get. It's not hell let loose. It's not realistic, really. But you want that feeling of like believability. But then it's just like over the top kind of Hollywood action. So I thought it looked cool. Yeah, it has a vortex. I mean, in before Warhammer. Watch it again. I thought it was great. I'll just keep it a bit lower this time. Pause it every now and then. And it's such a cool. I thought it was awesome. I really thought the trailer was really, really good. Just the whole start. And there's so many like nods to so many different maps in BF3 and BF4. I felt like, anyway. The Rendezuk? What's a Rendezuk? Like, this is so... I mean, it might not have anything to do with it, but it felt very Damavan Peak like. Oh, we're on one area, we're gonna all, like, jump off down this big cliff into another area. A jet RPG. The dog ruined it for you. Yeah, well... I agree, I wouldn't necessarily miss the dog if it wasn't there. It's such a cool intro to the trailer, I thought. Such a cool intro. And then for the thing to fall down with them or whatever is so cool. The VTOL. Because they are, you would think like, why would it fall faster? But they're obviously gaining that wind resistance and then it just like slams past them. Really cool. Like really, really cool. And then this is like the BF4 endgame DLC. Not that big a fan of that kind of featurey tank, whatever. Again, I wonder what the context is for that. Also, where is this? This looks like Spec Ops The Line out here. Because the sand is encroaching on the city. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Dawnbreaker. It just reminds me of that anyway. And then people are on top of the buildings in this trailer, just like they are in that. I also just think it's really cool because aesthetically, these are so many. I think they really went out of the way to showcase in these 5 minutes the different like areas. You know, you have this kind of Central Park in Seoul or whatever. Seoul. I don't know how to say it. The Docklands of Egypt, it seemed, which aesthetically looked quite different. Then you've got this neon lit city. You've got the polar region. The Damavan Peak-esque cliffs and mountain ranges. That's a Z311, is it? Because it said 311 on the front. Just have a quad bike on the roof. Because why not? I like that it didn't just explode as soon as it got hit as well. That was good. It also just looks, you know, as a trailer, it just comes across as very fun. It's pretty cool trailer-wise the way he like catches onto the edge of it instead of just sliding back into the seat. That global warming stuff with the tornado seems a bit far out. I guess so. Maybe it's man-made. Oh yeah, I wonder what happens if you try to fly through it and stuff. Does it actually mess with you? But yeah, I wonder, is it the kind of thing where it's just lame, you know, you fly into it and you just die? Or do you actually like get spun around and you actually have to like work with it? Battlefield's changing before your eyes, a cutting-edge arsenal at your disposal. The grand return of all-out warfare, adapt and overcome in massive-scale 128-player battles. Asterix. I'm sure that asterisk is for PlayStation 4 and previous-gen hardware. Where dynamic storms, environmental hazards, total combat freedom, and battlefields, signature destruction spark a new breed of only-in-Battlefield moments. Conquest and Breakthrough make their return at a massive scale with support for 128 players. Squad up and drop down in the Hazard Zone, an all-new high-stakes multiplayer experience. Stay tuned for more information. Redacted. Tune in to EA Play live on July 22nd. That's pretty far away. And watch the reveal of this love letter to Battlefield fans and longtime players, developed by DICE LA. The hell is that? It could be the return of like... So there's no rush. I wonder... Something to do with rush? On a classic map or something? I don't know. No idea. Don't know. China could be an ally. Yeah, maybe they're an ally of Russia. Maybe they're an ally of America. When does Battlefield launch? Will there be an open beta? Yes. In the months leading up to launch, we'll host an open beta. Asterisk. Available to all players across all platforms. If you pre-order any of the editions of BF 2042, you'll get access to the early open beta. Damn, they fucking got us. What game modes can I play in 2042? Conquest, breakthrough experiences from previous battlegrounds. The all-new Hazard Zone is a thrilling new addition to the franchise. We can't wait to tell you more about the brand new experience where you can discover unexpected battles and enter the wide universe of Battlefield. Learn more on the game modes page. Alright. 128 players. You can learn all about the vast dynamic maps on the map page. Do that. Set across the globe, these massive battlefields will give you even greater sense of spectacular, large-scale war and have been crafted through a revamped design philosophy. How can the maps change during the matches? You experience ever-changing battle conditions and gameplay challenges in 2042. Adapt on the fly to dynamic events and storms such as sandstorms in the deserts of Qatar, a rocket launching from French Guiana's Space Center, and tornadoes threatening South Korea's concrete jungles. What are specialists? The new specialist system lets you choose your role on the battlefield and form hand-tailored squads. Based on Battlefield's 4 classes, specialists have one unique specialty and trait, but the rest of the loadout is fully customizable. Choosing and equipping your specialist allows you to build synergies with your squad and empower yourself to take on any battle situation. There will initially be 10 specialists available. Oh, that's how they do their DLC. Alright. Meet the first 4 and learn more on the specialists page. That sounds to me, it's like Rainbow Six Siege. It's like operators. Oh, you got your own specific thing. They work well together. And more coming down the line. I'll reserve judgment, I guess, until I see it. But that sounds like, it's like, oh, we need something to monetize. And aren't just skins. But anyway, what weapons, vehicles, and other equipment will be available? You'll have to use the full roster of cutting-edge weapons, vehicles, jets, helis, and all new equipment inspired by the near future of 2042. Summon the Ranger, a robotic dog built for battle. Use the Surrent pistol to revive squad members from afar. Huh. Employ a grappling hook to reach new places. Don a wingsuit. Deploy a recon drone. And more. Literally Overwatch. Revive people from afar. I wonder what the range on that is. Don't know how I feel about that. Again, see, it's like, it's easy to sit back and be like, I don't think that's going to be good. But without seeing it in action and really feeling like how it gels with the overall balance of everything, it's kind of a tough one to say. I mean, you could already throw health pretty far in BF5 especially. And fairly far in the other ones. But actually reviving someone who's far away. I kind of see that just being like, you're lying there in the middle of a road and everyone's just like gunning you down or whatever. And then someone from afar just revives you and you just like get shot immediately. It was already bad enough when people had to get to you to do that. So we'll see how that goes. In our first year of live service, we'll deliver 4 seasons
with 4 battle passes, 4 new specialists, along with more fresh content. We're taking a new approach to the live service for a Battlefield game where players will be given the services and evolution they've come to expect from modern multiplayer games, all aimed at keeping the community playing together for years to come. We'll be evolving our world and expanding on the fiction through seasons, each one lasting for about 3 months. Every season will come with a free and paid battle pass, delivering new content to chase after. We'll have more to share on the first season just before launch. Do we have a read of this? Are we all good to keep reading? It's kind of interesting. There's quite a lot of info here. Yeah, so EA Play July 22nd, you'll see the whatever that is, the redacted, and then Hazard Zone is getting shown. Well, I don't know when it's getting shown actually, but the gameplay is coming on the, what was it? Yeah, the 13th. Conquest, what's Breakthrough? The return of Breakthrough sees 2 teams, attackers and defenders, battle over large-scale sectors as the attackers push towards the final objective. Each sector is designed to house a large number of players, enabling more strategic choice and more flanking opportunities. Can't really quite remember Breakthrough. I don't know why. Is that in BF5, is it? I don't get excited for much anymore. I'm dead inside, but I actually think this is pretty cool. BF1? Oh, yeah. Wait, no. I'm thinking of they were called Operations, weren't they? More like Rush, but a bit of a back and forth. I'm having trouble remembering. Looking forward to it. Alright, next one over. Maps. Discover the maps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is it with naming maps one word? Seems to be a trend since CSGO. Maybe even before that. Orbital. French Guiana. It's a race against time and hostile conditions as you fight around the site of an imminent rocket launch. Watch out for both enemy fire and upcoming storms on this dynamic map. You know what they haven't said anywhere? Single player. Haven't mentioned that anywhere. Is there single player? I wonder, are they cutting out the campaign? Although they did say there was something about the lore or something before. I wonder if they got rid of that. I wouldn't really necessarily care because they haven't been that good in the past, but at the same time I don't think they should give up on something, but you know, whatever. Hourglass, Doha, Qatar. Fighting the lost city. Fighting a city lost to the desertification around it. Massive dust and sandstorms are constantly rolling in, blotting out the natural light as you battle for control of a convoy trapped in the shifting sands. View a full res screenshot. Ooh. Kaleidoscope. Is that working as BFP? No, I'm just reading. I want to know all the info, so I'm just reading it as I come across it. Shove your Kappa face up your ass. It's literally Spec Ops the line. A Battlefield map? Yeah, kind of. I mean, yeah, basically. So, Songdo, South Korea. In a state-of-the-art metropolis in South Korea, zipline between skyscrapers and fight amongst the plazas surrounding the city's iconic data center. Screenshot me, daddy. Cinematic content, not gameplay. Well, I don't need to see your screenshot then, do I? Brani Island. Well, that being said, actually, it should look just like that. Because it's probably an engine. Brani Island, Singapore. Watch out for tropical tornadoes and navigate through maze-like cargo containers in this key trade location, vital to the American supply lines. It's interesting. 2 of them are like these big docklands. You read it with the trailer voice. Alang, India. Along a strategic section of India's west coast, colossal ships stranded on the beach are being stripped for parts. Fight among the hulls of these behemoths while adapting to deadly storms. There you go. Discarded. This one doesn't say cinematic. The other one did. I wonder what that's all about. Breakaway. Breakaway. Queen Maud Land, Antarctica. Tread carefully on this dynamic map where oil extraction has turned the freezing area to a strategic hotspot. Take advantage of the destructible fuel tanks and silos that create debris fields and permanent fires when defrosted. Or sorry, when destroyed. I don't know why I read that. That's cinematic as well. It seems like anything with big particle effects and stuff, they're saying like, oh, this is cinematic content. They're just taking a still from the trailer.
Whereas this one looks like it's down on, this isn't from the trailer, right? This is a down on the ground, boots on the ground screenshot. It's kind of interesting to note the differences there. Renewal. Eastern Desert, Egypt. A giant wall built to secure rich man-made agricultural areas takes center stage on this intense map. Prepare for the extreme conditions. Deploy and secure the access points and massive gates in the wall. That's cool. It is a little disappointing to see there's only 7 maps, but 128 players, I'm guessing they'll be fairly large. And obviously with the battle passes or whatever, I doubt they're going to split off maps. So hopefully they have at least 1 new map per season. That'd be nice, you know, 4 maps overall for the year, which would be good. I think that would be reasonable and fair. Be the kind of thing where I'd be like, yeah, I'm willing to support. Because I do think 7 is just a little bit, like, not that many, you know, even though they are quite different. They're big maps that are very different in theme. So it's not like they've skimped out on the assets for like, oh, we don't want to do desert, we don't want to do Arctic, right? They've done all the asset work, really. Maybe they just feel like they said they have a new approach to design, so maybe there's just 7 really good maps, hopefully. By the way, Darn, you were literally a prophet. You correctly guessed that the higher up said. Just do the Battlefield 1 trailer again. That's exactly what we got, even with the remix of a popular song. Yeah, I guess so. I don't think I'm a prophet. I think it was just kind of obvious. But I mean, I just imagine that the 5 trailer didn't do that well, right? It had a bit of a backlash. So I imagine they're just like, do what you did with the first one, or BF1, because that one just did well. They're not going to go in there and tell the cinematic artists specifically what to do. They're just going to slam a bag of money on the table. Except not at all. They're just going to come down and be like, you know, just do what you did with the BF1 trailer. Do that again. And they just recreate the steps for it. I gotta say, I think it was an awesome trailer. I mean, there's no need for it to be 5 minutes long. I think it was great that we got a 5-minute trailer like that. A really high quality 5-minute trailer. Because they could have just cut through loads of things in like 90 seconds and saved themselves a bunch of money. But I think it's a great showcase for every location to see everything. And I'm just going to watch the intro to it again because I thought it was so cool. I'm sorry to pause it. I'm just such a big fan of cinematography, generally. This cut here, this angle. This angle is so cool. To me, anyway. I'm sorry, but I really like it. It's so cool. That's such a good cinematic angle. And then this, I was just so impressed by it. And the guy just got completely taken out by it. So cool. That lip bite. Probably the chocolate, to be honest. Oh shit. Yeah. Like, I don't get happy about many things. I'm telling you. I love it. Sorry if people don't. I played BF3 and 4 and 2 in Vietnam. This honestly is shit, in my opinion. But each to their own. I played 3 and 4. I never played 2. I don't know if I played Vietnam. I played Bad Company, though. I love it. Like, I like gritty and realistic things, you know, but I can understand. Like, I don't mind. The biggest things I probably think is a bit weird is like the vortex is a little bit much, like the tornado in a map. It's like, really? Okay. And then I don't want to see too much of the robot dog, generally speaking. But other than that, you know, is it that different than the little robot that went around in BF3 and 4? And probably not really. Whatever, it's fine. But generally, I just thought the trailer was awesome. Like, I really think the trailer's cool. And I like what they're doing. The fact that they're doing 7 maps, each with their own, like, very distinct look and feel to them. I think it's very cool. They're ticking the boxes for me, at least so far. That's just me. But I don't know. Need to see more. Gameplay on the 13th. I'm not running out to pre-order, but I'm happy with the trailer.
Hey guys, thank you very much for watching, and remember, if you want to support this series directly, you can click the join button to become a channel member. Doing so will get your name in the credits, as well as loyalty badges and emotes to use in the comments. If you don't see the join button, it means the video has been copyright claimed, but you can still join from the channel page on desktop. You can also link your account to our Discord to get a special role on there that'll give you access to the Senate House and a few other perks.